What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. This is your mental health check-in. How are you? How's your mindset? That's a better question. What's on your mind? And you know what? I know that feeling. That how it is when, a lot of us have so much on our mind. We talk about things that's on our mind, right? I know how that is because guess what? I'm also one of those. If something's on my mind, I talk about it. And some people might think, man, they're crazy. They're talking about these things and they're crazy. No, you're not crazy. You're just talking about things that are in your mind. And again, it's better to voice things than it is just to bottle things up and just stay silent, about it. Again, whatever's on your mind, always open up, always talk about it. Even if there's going to be people out there, like I said, that might think, what the heck, and wonder why you're why you're talking about these things, and think, what the heck, I've been through this. That don't sound anywhere near that. Again, so many people might go through the same situation. But again, also, that same situation that people go through might be a different scenario for so many people. Because again, we only know someone's name, not their story. And again, we also have a 100% different and also 100% true story about us. So with that said, again, always speak what's on your mind. Always speak what's on your mind. Like I said, a lot of people have a lot on their mind, and they want to bottle up and just leave it. In other words, they just let it sit there. They just let it linger on their mind, I guess is the best way to say it. But you know what? Again, no matter what's on your mind, no matter what it is, speak up about it. And yeah, there's going to be people out there that don't like it. You know what? Don't listen to them. If it's on your mind, speak up about it. If it's on your mind, speak up about it. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't like things that you might say. And again, it's because a lot of people also haven't been through the same situations or situation that you have dealt with, which is understandable. But even then, respect what other people say. Again, it's also okay not to be okay. Maybe you're someone that maybe you're someone that goes through depression or has went through depression or is that's, going through depression right now. Again, I don't wish that on no one. Trust me. Because I went through it myself for like 2 months. And I don't wish that on nobody. What someone goes through, yeah, it may be an aggravation, it's not an aggravation to you. But remember, that person that goes through that situation, or maybe has been through a ton of situations that you've never been through, remember, and no matter how much it might, annoy you, remember, that person is a 100% human with a 100% different, but also 100% true story about them. And that person has a family. That person, has a future in front of them. So what I'm saying to you is, when you hear somebody, talk about a lot of things, and maybe it's about a lot of low things, maybe you see somebody that's got a lot of low statuses on different social medias. Always remember, that's what a person goes through. That's more than likely what they've been through. Just like I've told you all the things that I've been through. So many people might not understand that. But guess what? Those are things that I've been through. And that's why I always tell you, at the end of every YouTube video, if you have questions, I don't mind questions. Never hesitate to ask anything. That's what I'm here for. I would rather someone, ask me a million questions and be able to understand what I'm saying versus, hear what I say and think, this guy's really down. He's talking a lot of little things. This is annoying, Instead of thinking that, understand, again, there's a reason why so many things happen. It's okay it's more than okay. I guess it's more than okay to ask questions about what you don't understand. It's more than okay. It's 1,000% okay. So with that said, if you're a person that if you're a person or persons that have went through a lot of things, but at the same time, you are one that just bottles things up and don't say nothing about it, I encourage you to open up and say things and talk about what's on your mind. Yeah, there's going to be people that don't like it, but I encourage you to open up and say what's on your mind. Also, again, that's why I'm here. I encourage you talk to me. In comments, let me know what's going on. Or tell me something that you would like me to talk about. Or even if it's a million things that you would like me to talk about. Open up to me. Let me say, okay, this is what I'm having trouble with. That's what I'm having trouble with. Can we talk about this or can we talk about that? Whatever the situation may be, open up. I encourage you to open up. And by opening up about things, you're helping more people out than you know. Because when you open up about something, about what you've been through or going through, again, there might be somebody, in fact, there is, somebody else or millions of other people that are going through the same, situations that you go through, but, that person or persons might be nervous about opening up about their situations. But then again, they see you open up and think, wait a minute, this person's opened up about their situations. Maybe I'll open up and I'll talk about my situations. And then somebody else can open up and talk about their situations. Be that person, that advocates, that say, look, I know what you're going through. I don't know your situation because, again, I've never been through a situation. Because, again, we all have a 100% different, also 100% true story about us. But at the same time, be an advocate. Talk about things, because so many things can help so many people out. And you can help somebody out more than you realize. Because again, there's so many people that go through things. And again, something we don't understand. Why don't we understand those things? Because we've never been through it. We've never been through those situations. So listen. When somebody tells you what they go through, always listen. Always pay attention. Because, that person that tells you what they go through, that's something that they struggle with. Is probably the best way to say it. That's just something that they go through a lot. If somebody talks about something and they just keep going on and on and on and on about it, it's because that's what they've been through. And again, so many people go through so many things that's all they know. So with that said, again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all the comments, the likes, the shares, all the subscribers. All of the 666 subscribers. And I said that because I saw we went down a little bit again. And that's okay. That happens. But with that said again, always be open about what you go through. Because again, there might be, in fact there is, others out there that more than likely go through the same situations that you do. But those that are going through the same situations that you do are unsure about opening up. They're scared to open up. In other words, by you opening up, you can show other people, hey, I opened up, I talk about my situations, you can open up and talk about your situations. It's okay to be open. So again, with that said, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I know today may be rough. But think about it this way. Today may be rough, but tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow will be a lot better than today. So, with that said, keep your head up, stay smiling, keep being you, and remember this as well. I want to see you tomorrow. Keep smiling. Much love. And let's get it.